to be like full of sportsmanship and everything, go get refueled, go get recharged, do your thing. Eat some snacks, a few batteries, you know, something like that.
I need some too. We'll be right back, guys.
Abu Dhabi and UAE at the moment seems to be the epicenter of autonomous robotics and many other activities.
Running a business doesn't have to be complicated. At Solutions Plus, we provide a tailored combination of consulting, business process outsourcing, and technology solutions, from digital to finance, procurement, HR, ESG, and integrated facilities management. We take care of it all, letting you focus on success. Partner with Solutions Plus and take your business to the next level.
Health is the essence of who we are. M42 is a global health champion harnessing the power of artificial intelligence, technology and genomics to transform healthcare systems and ensure that everyone, everywhere, has access to the care they need. Our dedication to health knows no borders, and we serve with the belief that health is not a privilege. It is a universal right.
What if the spaces between us could disappear? And one move makes all the difference. Sometimes it feels like bonds growing stronger across any distance. When the spaces between us disappear, beautiful things happen.
Looking for car, health or home insurance? Don't waste hours calling around. At insurancemarket.ae, I bring you quotes from the UAE's top insurers in seconds. Compare, choose and buy instantly, all in one place. Over 200,000 policyholders already trust us with a 4.8-star rating. Join them today. Insurancemarket.ae, where insurance gets smarter. Insurancemarket.ae.
Energy is life. And today, life is happening in two worlds, physical and digital. In Abu Dhabi, where source energy powers innovation, a new kind of energy rises. An energy that unites worlds through intention and action. Where physical skills meet digital mastery, and next generation of champions are born. This is where talent meets technology. Where strength meets strategy. Where energy amplifies through action and powers the future. The games of the future, powered by ADNOC.
At the moment, it seems to be the epicenter of autonomous robotics and many other activities.
Running a business doesn't have to be complicated. At Solutions Plus, we provide a tailored combination of consulting, business process outsourcing, and technology solutions, from digital to finance, procurement, HR, ESG, and integrated facilities management. We take care of it all, letting you focus on success. partner with Solutions Plus and take your business to the next level.
Health is the essence of who we are. M42 is a global health champion harnessing the power of artificial intelligence, technology and genomics to transform healthcare systems and ensure that everyone, everywhere, has access to the care they need. Our dedication to health knows no borders, and we serve with the belief that health is not a privilege.
Sometimes it feels like bonds growing stronger across any distance. When the spaces between us disappear, beautiful things happen.
Looking for car, health or home insurance? Don't.
Let's welcome the players who are ready to own both worlds. Abu Dhabi, put your hands together for Nakurema Football Club, all the way from Argentina. These athletes didn't come here to play safe. They came to prove that the future of football has already arrived. gentlemen, let's welcome E7 team from United Arab Emirates. Ladies and gentlemen, what happens digitally follows you into the pitch. Your score becomes pressure. Your moves become consequence. Only the smarter adapt, only the strongest survive. Let's welcome our head of referee, Mr. Amir. He's gonna control the digital world with his team. The digital setup is now on. Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a normal football. Welcome to the Phygital Football Games of the Future, powered by ADNOC.
Final spot in the quarterfinals is on the line here. E7 versus La Crema FC, a real challenge for the boys from the UAE. What do you make of this matchup?
I feel like the E7 may have an advantage digitally, but La Crema has showed us a lot of physical capability and...
that pronunciation, can you do that again? La Crema, your samba.
Yes, I got the chance to meet actually Melo on the backstage and told me he's the GOAT.
Oh, how's the energy with them?
Yeah, he's like, every time he scores, you get us a man, because he's the GOAT.
All right, so let's take a look at the statistics. Physically speaking, La Crema FC has 3 goals versus 2 from E7. Digitally, again, a lead for La Crema. So based on these stats, it seems that they might be scoring more on both ends.
Kinda, yes. I would say E7, we have high hopes on you. Especially digitally, I would say E7 would go over La Crema if they went as planned. But on the field, I know that E7 yesterday, they were aggressive, they were tough, the passing were good, the goalie was good, everything was amazing. Especially shout out to my boy Al Jaber, he's doing amazing in the goalkeeping. But I would say La Crema would do it.
There's someone I want to ask more, because I know you stressed me about the, the digital part of the E7.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
There he is, the only man with the picture, Muhannad Al Mismari. He will be playing in the second half, I believe. My eyes are going to be on what he can do. I actually saw him backstage and I'm like, bro, give your team a good lead before they get on there. He looked at me confidently and he said, don't worry about it. So, to me, I kind of believe in the boys. E7 have impressed me on and off the field. I'm looking forward on what they can do against La Crema. By the way, one more thing I want to mention. La Crema, it's Pony.
Pony. Yes.
Whoa, scissors. Okay, so we might see someone like this again.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Tell me, sir.
You said E7 impressed you, right?
Yes.
Man, wow, today you're in 3 expectations. You're doing predictions on streak.
I do this. This is what I do. Light work, easy day, just another day in the
sorry,
office.
you're 0 today.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm all right.
I'm one. Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
Well, speaking of that, let's kind of get into it. We see the La Crema FC digital roster in front of us. Who do you think got this one on paper?
On paper, overall, I would say it would be a close call, but La Crema will have the win.
But looking at the squad, if you have a closer look, Marquitos has been playing on and off in every match for the La Crema, so it's going to be a big asset for them if they want to qualify.
I don't think
for
it's
tomorrow.
Marquito because they are, I believe they're cousins or something, but they look alike.
There's
and they
4
have
of
the same
them.
hair.
He will probably come in the second half.
He's there. He's right over there, Marquitos.
Yeah, but he has someone looks exactly like him, same hairstyle as well.
Yeah.
Tattoos, I'm not sure.
There you go. That's Marquito on Gonza setting up right now for the digital match. Super excited. I hope we don't have a quote-unquote boring one as we did last one where it was like 0-0. Yeah, I want to see some goals. I want to be some advantage. I want to see some comebacks. I want to see some drama and maybe a red card. Where is my red card?
I want a red card. Guys, please, today we need a red card, not on the PlayStation, on the physical.
Today is day 3. You don't need to worry. Qualifications are tomorrow, and then quarterfinals, sorry. It will be very personal, so expect something physical.
Speaking of expectations, who do you think is going to win this? Let's lock it in.
Sorry, but La Crema.
All right, fair enough. What do you think, Ish?
La Crema, all the way.
Whoa,
Oh,
and we know you're going with E7. We know Cool System likes E7. He likes Mohamed. He's going to E7.
I'm a little bit biased. You know, he's my friend. I believe in him. Also, they're the local squad. So sorry, La Crema. I'm going to go with E7 for this one. But there is only one way to know, which is getting into the match. So let's do that. Casters, you got the mic.
Here we go.
Well, thank you so much from the endless table, cool system, Yasuo-ish. But it's going to be a very, very interesting matchup indeed. But before that, you're with me, the big man Decipher, and also beside me, Matthews Isaac, as your official commentator for the last game of the day for Phygital Games of the Future 2025 Abu Dhabi, brought to you, powered by ADNOC, and two teams are fighting for the final ticket into the quarter-final match.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be fighting it through there, Decipher. And it's the last match of the day. La Crema up against E7. Well, the blockbuster is about to start. Let's see who gets the first win from this there, Decipher, especially in this digital match, of course.
Yes, indeed, because if you look at digital-wise, both of these teams are able to score well. And even yesterday, La Crema had 3 goals. But before that, a long drive! What a setup! What a goal! For Team E7 taking the advantage right after kickoff. Look at this chance from Lionel Messi, drags it back. Adam Militao should have done more, and it's 1-0. E7 takes the lead, man.
Oh, E7, what an opening of this match, Decipher. That was a spectacular goal to put the ball in the back of the net. That was brilliantly done. 1-0. But can La Crema make a comeback out of this? Can they do it or not? That's going to be the question to find out for really soon. Van Dijk switching sides towards Ashraf Hakimi. Xiaomani on for Moises Caicedo. Makes the pass up in the front. Is that enough for him then, Neves? Brilliantly done for Di Marco. So we can still say some things are just trying to unfold slowly for these two. Virgil van Dijk. Still Van Dijk trying to find a way through now, left and right. On for Di Lorenzo, Salah, Federico Valverde, only to lose the ball, and here comes Xiaomani. Still Xiaomani, on for Dembele, and Dembele's shot there was well blocked, Decipher.
Yep, it was well blocked, and however it is, what is important is the effort to try and close the gap. Yes, E7 on paper, they are elite in the esport, or should I say digital frontier, but we cannot discount team or should I say La Crema, because yesterday they did a very good game, but they were lacking in the physicality. But let's give focus. Rafinha running on the far right flank, switch of sides. Caicedo. Caicedo does win the ball back. It's Erling Haaland. They will be looking for Erling Haaland, but Bremer was able to head the ball away. But still, it is not out of danger because of the high press being shown by Team La Crema. But E7 got it under control, man.
Yeah, well done by the players from E7. Messi just wiggling in pass, trying to find Neves now. Back again for Di Marco. And here is Vinicius Jr. with 3 men inside the box. Turning it around. Brilliantly done. Still Vinicius Jr. Haaland inside. Could not find the target there to make something out of it. Neves. Still Neves. Nicely done. On for Ashraf Hakimi, who makes the pass to find Dembele. Vinicius Jr. back again for Neves again. 34 minutes has elapsed so far, with 1-0 going in the favor for E7 now. Valverde still being the engine for this team. I mean, for most of the teams, pretty much all the teams have been using are pretty much using the same players, Decipher, you know. Only a couple of small changes I can say in terms of players. But here's Salah, and only to lose the ball there, Decipher.
Yep, loses the ball over the top. Beautiful run by Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez needs to cut inside first, but positioning of Erling Haaland, and he does equalize. What a comeback, what a finishing. La Crema using Erling Haaland to his full potential. Good header, and that goal will be replayed because Lautaro Martinez, out of nowhere, suddenly a cross master and crossed it in beautifully, even though Erling Haaland was behind the defender, but he jumped to perfection. The timing was great. It's 1-1 between La Crema and also E7, Matt.
Yeah, that was brilliantly done. Just beautifully done, of course, then. Here is Rafinha on for Lautaro Martinez. Still Lautaro, he could not find it through Virgil van Dijk. Doing his very best to make the pass up in the front. Messi. That is Shamani on for Salah. Salah's movement was not the very best. Valverde, Neves. On for Erling Haaland, and Haaland couldn't find something out of that, only for the ball to... Yeah, that's the end, that is Cypher. Gonna go for a switch of players now. Switch a half, I would say. What a performance.
Yes, what a performance, what a comeback. And here is the score at halftime. La Crema FC 1, E7 1, back level pegging. And it's going to be the highlight for Team E7, the gentleman with number 14. He is going to be the man to watch. But look at this through ball. Look at this Erling Haaland running through, and it's Messi. It's not a true ball, forgive me, but it was a long shot from Lionel Messi. And it seems like the response, DiMarco, I'm not surprised because if not mistaken, Matt, DiMarco is a little bit not as tall as Erling Haaland. That's why Erling Haaland was able to outjump DiMarco just now, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, remember those days, that is Cypher, where you might see, you know, mysterious stuff that happens on the pitch in a different game, different platform, of course. But yeah, there were times you have seen Messi overjumping against Sergio Ramos and stuff. Yeah, good old times. Bro. We have evolved much better.
I still remember that time. I mean, just putting all the jokes aside, I mean, me and Matt in the esports scenes, we are more than 12 years as a commentator, even more than that. I mean, different games, different platform. We see many things happen. Some finesse shot from the edge of the penalty area to the far post, and Messi out jumps Sergio Ramos. But those are clearly good memories. But Matt, we are making history right here, where we are given the opportunity to commentate for this very unique type of match, where we combine physical games and also digital games under one roof. And we must give credit for Phygital Games of the Future 2025 Abu Dhabi, brought to you by ADNOC. This tournament is absolutely packed with dramatic goals, Matt.
Absolutely, man. That's the funniest thing right now. I mean, of course, back then they would say, "Oh, this is not challenging them physically." But now, what can you say anymore? We are already combining both the digital and physical. So adapt or you disappear. Simple.
And again, let's just imagine in the future. I mean, sorry. I mean, I'm sure some might be listening. What happened? Imagine if there is a dual category. Category A, which is only, sorry, forgive me, only gamers. No former footballers, no amateur footballers, just pure gamers. The second category is pure footballers. It doesn't matter if you're retired, it doesn't matter if you play amateur or professional. Make that as a dual category. That will be insane, Matt.
Yeah, that would look really good. That would be one of the things to watch out for in the future. You never know, things could come, you know, dreams could come true. So, in the meantime, let's get back in the match. It's going to be La Crema up against E7. So far, we're going to be going into the second half here. As you can see, different sets of players coming in for the replacement from the performance of the first half. And right now, things are slowly getting heated up, because these two teams, you know, they're the last team to play today. And of course, the stakes are definitely going to be high for them. And let's see who is going to go through the next round, or who is going to say goodbye to this. So still, they're having a discussion with the marshals and stuff. So there's going to be a little bit of a change. Maybe he's requesting for the wired controller, I believe. You know, I'm not sure about what's the requirements that is Cypher, but yeah, there's something got to do with the controller, of course.
Well, maybe some say. Some say, I won't say this is truth because you know, you and me, we already played multiple tournaments, multiple time games on this platform. But some might say, oh, we must have wired because it's lagging. No, actually. But maybe if you're afraid of suddenly your battery died out, maybe that might be the reason. But if you're talking about latency on this platform, the controllers are pretty fast, and you're not even far away. Not even
Yeah, that's the thing right now. So there you go. They won the wired one as what I actually predicted because it's much more accurate compared to using the wireless. So I kind of feel it. I kind of understand, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's the thing. If that's the way it wants it to be, then that's the way it wants to be. I'm not sure that is Cypher, but yeah, I mean, it's up to them. It's their own preference. I can't comment much more on that. But as we are gonna go into the match very shortly, once everything is sorted out. If you just tune in, this is the Games of the Future 2025 happening here live in Abu Dhabi. Of course, with all these players have already finished playing, of course, and yeah, this is the last match to Cypher, Likrema against E7.
Yes, and the winner of this match will be going up against the defending champion Peñarol. So it's going to be a very interesting match indeed because Peñarol, they are also capable not just on the physical aspect but also pretty legit when you are playing on the digital part of the tournament, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So
and
let's see.
You know, on the side note, man, I mean, before that, I mean, it's kind of odd for me. They're remaking a controller setting for the account setting because it's literally the same controller locked in. And if you're resetting, there's so much setting that you can do afterwards. You're gonna lose the setting anyway. So I'm just curious why some players, as again, it's a setting. I'm not saying that you can't do it, but again, throughout the tournament, you'll be using different type of controller, and your setting will be changed anyway. Again, just my humble opinion. Or maybe they just want to make sure that they set it correctly. That's it.
Yeah,
they want to reset the controller. They do not want, they do not want to have a setting from the previous user, so they want to start it fresh. And I must commend that is a good way for you to ensure that that controller is in its vanilla state, I would say.
Very much. Very sure of that. Let's see. Let's go into the match. So in the meantime, we will be continuing the second half of the digital match. So we are going to be going into the match very shortly once everything is done. And of course, I think we are moving forward just to get into the game. This is the digital stadium that you can see the fans all around just waiting for the match to start. It's getting things sorted out, you know. And I believe the match is ready and we are gonna go in very soon. All right, still not ready there, Cypher. Still having a little bit of configuration with the marshals and the players.
Yeah, I mean, you yourself, I mean, besides being a commentator, you and me, we were tournament admins before, and we know for a fact that it is very important for the players to get their settings straight. It's important for the players to get their setup right because, I mean, the games that we played is different when we come tournament marshals and admins back then. But yeah, you and me know for a fact, we understand from where the players coming from, especially setting up their hardware.
Absolutely, that's the thing. So there you go, couple of changes. So we can still say they are trying to give the very best configuration before they go into the match. Just to get the tactics right, the setup right, and after that it's gonna look good. Let's see how how things unfold right now, Decipher.
All right, so maybe slight technical issue of what so they'll play for another 45 minutes. Yeah, things happen. Yeah, things happen. I mean, as you and me, when we were deployed into an international tournament, there were some technical issues, and we give full support to our match official to settle the problem as wise as possible.
Yeah, being coming with the experience. Let's see how they do it, that Decipher. I mean, you could recall some of the amazing moments we had as the tournament marshals, of course, just to ensure everything goes really well. So I'm very sure all of the marshals there are pretty much up for the job as well. They kind of know what they're doing. It's just, you know, some technical difficulties expected to happen, especially in a digital platform. You know, these kind of things cannot be avoided. If it's just going to happen, it's just going to happen, and you just gotta figure it out how to get things running.
Yes, indeed. So we will restart the game. The score will stand at 1-1, but we will continue to add the score afterwards. So it's going to be kicking off, and we hope for the best for both teams. It's because right now the score is 1-1, and we are waiting for the final count, and it's going to be kickoff very, very soon. 2-1.
Yep.
Let's go straight into the game, Matt, where we start the kickoff 1-1, and it's going to be Team E7 using the green kit, and while Team La Crema FC using the blue kit. Take it away, Matt.
Yeah, DeMarco now making the move up on the field now. Bremer coming through. It's 1-1 at this moment. Neves on for Federico Valverde. Messi just got a little bit confused between both of them. It's Vinicius Jr. and the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in. Let's see. Either it's going to be Ashraf Hakimi or it's going to be Dembele. The right option now. Still Dembele. Brilliantly done. Hakimi. Trying to find it through, and still Xiaomeni. Caicedo. Yes, Haaland. Still Erling Haaland now. Running forward, trying to find a space from this moment here. Xiaomeni again. Brilliantly done for Erling Haaland. That's nice. Can he go it through? Can he make it through? And the shot was well saved. And it is going to be a corner kick from here. Dembele waiting from the other side. Scoops it in. Van Dijk. Lautaro Martinez tries to go for the shot. And Martinez! That is a goal that will always hunt them in terms of defensive awareness. Martinez was so free. Look at that. That mistake came from the opposition player, of course. I wonder it's Bremer or Adam Militao, but most likely looks like Bremer. But that's the thing, Decipher. It's unavoidable. What a goal.
Yeah, what a goal indeed. It was panic in the penalty area. I haven't used that term in a long time, but that was what we call panic in the penalty area. The clearance did not come at the right time, and it's 2-1 going in favor of La Crema FC. But E7 still have a bucket loads of time to actually come back from this game. Vinicius Jr., the passing was well intercepted by Ashraf Hakimi. And Ashraf Hakimi again, I take it back, that was Ousmane Dembele with an interception. He can throw it long back to Bremer. And Bremer is the only legit target you can pass without the interception, without the danger of interception. Lautaro Martinez DeMarco with an interception. And we have another 25 minutes on the clock, Matt. If it is, it's going to be in one favor. Erling Haaland, still Haaland. Haaland a little bit too slow to release the ball, Matt.
Yeah, a little bit slow there to do it, but Messi, is Salah, is Federico Valverde. Salah going up again. Haaland just waiting in. Haaland trying to find something out of it, but he just couldn't do it. Salah now. Still Mo Salah. And the pass was cut off there. Here is Caicedo. He's just trying to push things around, but he could not find a way through. Lautaro Martinez going up. Haaland now. Back again for Lautaro Martinez, who just got an incredible goal. Can he hold on to it? But no. As you can see, Haaland comes back again. 2-1 right now for La Crema. Oh, that's going to be a foul, Decipher.
Out of nowhere, that's a foul. And I believe that there's going to be a substitution of players. And again, that's the reason, man. If we look at the stats, I mean, for the team on the left, they are playing with players that is destined for their position. For example, Rafael Leao is playing on the left. Caicedo, Tchouaméni is playing in a CDM position. They have their stats well. Ousmane Dembele. So I believe that is the reason, because when you put players which is not supposed to be there, the stats are kind of nerfed, and possibly their additional, what you call this, traits might not come into being. That's what I think, Matt.
Yeah, that's the thing, that Decipher. I mean, just trying to figure things out how, you know, E7 is able to make a comeback right now, because La Crema, they got the goal. Lautaro Martinez was free earlier on, but you got to make these kind of things count. You got to have to score even in the digital part, and that will carry forward to the physical part. So it's important to get everything done, because let's just say, you know, if La Crema scores another 2 or 3 more goals, then E7 is going to struggle in the physical game.
Yeah, totally agree on that one. So with 15 minutes left on the clock, E7 needs to do something special to at least make a comeback. Mohamed Salah on the right flank tried to pull defenders away. He does. Skip past one, skip past two, and we go to Neves. Tchouaméni trying to close the door, but it's Messi who has the option with a long drive. It took, no, it's not a goal, it's an offside. It's an offside by Erling Haaland. If we only saw the replay, man, I mean, the shot by Messi was accidentally hit the head of Erling Haaland. Keeper goes out for some odd reason. And, yeah, see, this is dangerous, man, if the keeper suddenly rushes out.
Yeah, that's absolutely dangerous. Salah takes it shortly. Vinicius Jr. now tries to get it through, but hold up. Referee says that's going to be a free kick. So Salah now with 4 to 5 players inside the box. Can they get the goal done? Salah swings one in, only for Thibaut Courtois to be in the right position, Decipher.
Almost like with deadly accuracy for that keeper to go out. But again, look at that keeper, Thibaut Courtois, moving around off his line. That is so dangerous. If there is a chip into the D box, that's gonna be good night. But Achraf Hakimi laser off to the left. Nuno Mendes, and this is what they want for La Crema. They just want to hold the line as best as possible. With 3 minutes left on the clock, that is Rafinha being pushed by Di Lorenzo, but Di Lorenzo will push the ball forward. Is there gonna be an attack? The final minutes is ticking away. The Titanic has left port. The ship is set sail, but maybe, possibly, Erling Haaland, and it's not going to plan, man. And I believe we are going into the physical football scene with a scoreline 2-1, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes.
2-1. Yeah. All right, so we'll be going in. Let's see, Decipher, what happens in the physical game. But for now, 2-1. Still chaseable. But what E7 needs to do more there, Decipher, more than, you know, trying to get that magic to qualify to the next round.
Well, if we look at yesterday's match, they drew physically with Canadian Shield, and that is because we have El Burrito on the field causing as much havoc. But this time around, they are going up against La Crema, well, possibly with Pony on the dot, but again, physically, attacking wise, I would say E7, but individual skills, I pass it to La Crema. Host table, do you agree with that statement? Take it away.
E7 versus La Crema. A bit unexpected from my side. As I mentioned before, I thought on the digital side, E7 is going to cook a little bit more. Nope. They are going into the physical one, 0-1. La Crema has an advantage already.
Beautiful performance from La Crema. And we know their strongest aspect is on the physical part. So let's see a better match.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to deliver any beautiful goals like we've seen before.
La Crema, I'm waiting for you. Muchas gracias. You have to win this. You got this. I think it's 1-0 now, right?
Yes, sir.
So they have a huge advantage, and they have amazing touches, tactics, and the Pony, the guy from the scissors goal, I like what he did. Hopefully they will keep going. I believe they have the Messi DNA in them, you know? Argentina vibes is coming here. What do you think, Mr. Host?
Well, I'm just looking at these beautiful goals when they played against each other. You know, they did the first half, it was 1-1. In the second half, it was a bit of a struggle. E7 actually scored the goal, but it ended up being offside. A little bit disappointing. And then La Crema kind of put the nail in the coffin by scoring another one, ended up being 2-1. What I think is, see, Pony had a beautiful goal, yes, but it was just a goal, right? It was a game-winning goal. It was beautiful, amazing, but can he recreate that when it actually matters for the spot in the quarterfinals? Overall, E7, physical performance, what do you think? We've seen them. I like them.
In my personal opinion, I think their physical performance has been a little bit shaky from the start of the tournament, but we are yet to see if they can make a difference in today's lineup. We can see a difference in the matchup, and hopefully they get the win.
What you think, Yelso?
E7, they will be aggressive. Remember yesterday how aggressive they were?
Yeah.
They were eating the court, going to the opponent, make them feel that they want to leave the ball to someone else, and they will not find that one. And hopefully this will be E7, and they will be shooting hard on the target. I hope Al Jaber do the same as last match. He pushes, but he don't cross the center.
I do want to mention something. Looking at the players on the pitch right now, we can see number 10, Hamadi, is on the pitch. He's warming up. I wonder if we're going to see him today, as we did not see him before. Also, a big shout out to Ibrahim, the player. He was showing some finesse, some nice footwork. Seemed like he was very in control yesterday in the match.
What an amazing match we just witnessed on the digital side from the football. But back to the physical one, the physical that we had a lot of discussions about how everything can change in the matter of seconds, especially when you're talking about some people are good on the digital side and some are good on the physical side. But I want to hear your opinion, Kush. What do you think? Which side do you think it's the easiest for most of the players, let's say?
I would say E7 looked very confident. They weren't really shaken up about the fact that, you know, they're one goal, behind. They have to catch up on it. I feel like they do this very, very often, and their confidence gives me confidence that seeing their confidence
gives us confidence.
Everyone confidence to win
Build
the
up
game.
confidence. Exactly,
Yeah, they're gonna move to the physical part right now. Digital one, they were not sweating it.
So from what I understand, if you want to win, the teams have to be confident, and the teams have to give confidence to us, so we can give confidence to the viewers, so that the viewers can give confidence to the players, and the players give confidence to the rest of the world.
Exactly what you said. Yeah, that. But moving to the CSGO one right now, we have the digital games. We are over with that. We're going to move to the physical one right now. The game has already started. Now, the team in lead with 2 points, can they take it? Can they take the whole 3 points and not share any of the points with the other team?
It could be, because you're talking about the exact same thing. Strategies, it's a 5v5. So we are seeing the players run towards every single place, and everybody's just holding an angle, waiting for it, jumping around, hopping, and doing it as a Foon style at this moment. But On the physical side, it's actually more intense. We're talking about like you have to watch every place from this side because the map is actually big. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of things, a lot of boxes, a lot of camping sites, a lot of peeking sites too. And now you're holding a gun, a weapon in your hand, and
That's
you're
right.
not aiming with a mouse.
That's right. That's exactly right. You got to move everything. You have to move your legs, your arms, your mind in this case. Well, everything you have to move, and you just have to make sure that you do not get shot. It's
Exactly.
not, you can't risk it all in this one. You have to play it very safe. Obviously, this is the real deal. This is not a video game. This is
Phygital games.
you have to. You will run out of stamina in this one. You have to watch out for that. You have to just put a lot more things in perspective. You're not only using your fingers and your brain in this. You're using your whole mentally and physically, and that's one of the most. That's a beautiful thing about Phygital games of the future, where they just mix the two together and see the both potentials in this, and I think it's a very cool thing.
It is actually amazing. And at the same time, I still want to see at least one or two of the players just running out of magazines and just like drop the weapons and just try to pick another one, or like go try to fight with the guns itself.
I don't think you can steal
That
the
does not
mag.
exist in CS too, but I would love to see that. That looks like something they can do.
I wonder if there's I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen if you run out of bullets. I feel like they have enough bullets to go through the whole, the rounds.
You never know. Maybe it
We're gonna
happens.
have
Maybe
best
it's gonna
out of
occur.
11 in this case, who's gonna take the last point home and add it to their profile. So we can see who's gonna move to this quarterfinals,
Ooh.
semi, and finals.
Just the other DSTU on the other hand, they're dominating from like CS to until the physical one, because we're seeing a total domination from the other side. MR, they're not having it today at all, because when you're talking about like a 5v5, then you're seeing a full cleanup from side to side. They're just basically doing speed runs at this point.
Yeah, no, we talked about this in the digital part. Are they going to be as good as they are on the physical side as well? And as we can see, yes, they are. They are dominating in this one. I'm sure they're, it's also the muscle memory as well, which angles. Does this map, is it the shape of, do you think this is the shape of
one of CS2 maps?
One of CS2 maps?
No, because this is a whole different map. The whole like structure, the building itself, they built it in a way that can actually suit the people that play, and at the same time doesn't make it hard for someone to maybe just like look from corner to corner, and it's also built like in a small area. So the rounds doesn't take too much, because you have 3 minutes per round and you have to finish it. Other than CS2 has like the same thing, 2 minutes, the countdown starts and you gotta be fast. But when you're talking about CS2 is just like sometimes it's a fast-paced game, sometimes it's a slow-paced game. It depends on the team itself, how they want to play it. So here it's the same thing. Like, you want to push fast, you want to play it slow, you want to cap, you want to get picks, then you can push. A lot of things can go, a lot of strategies are on the table, a lot of cards are being withdrawn during the process. But it's still, as you said, it depends on the muscle memory. Some of the players, like whoever plays a shooter game, he has that mental of, it's like, I can perform on the digital, I can perform on the PC, and I can perform in real life if you put me on a physical test, which we are seeing and witnessing right now, which is awesome, not gonna lie. Like, having that, like having both ways, and you being pro at like different variety of games, it's actually like, it tells a lot about like the player itself.
Like Roberto said from Phygital Football.
That guy's another
Nothing
level.
Nothing new.
Just like, come
I'm
on,
sure.
it's-
I'm sure they went to a lot of laser tags as well to practice this.
This is an
Before
angle
getting
unknown.
to this whole competition as well, they look like they know it's a team. You just gotta be in sync. but sometimes you will get jump scared out of nowhere. And, oh, we got both of them just went down. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta think outside the box and just go for it.
They're just getting cleaned up. No one.
They are getting cleaned up. Yeah, I feel like they've already studied early games. Like they've already studied how the other team MR move around, so it's easy for them now. And MR, I don't know if they're trying to switch things up. Doesn't look like it's working. If they are,
it is. Yeah.
If they're trying to switch things up, go with maybe a different strategy, but from the way it looks like right now and the way things are going, the STU.
They're crushing
it. They have MR in the palm of their hands, and they are just.
Yeah, because a lot of things can actually change, because you're talking about physics between a game and in real life. In real life, you have to move your shoulders more often so you can move and peek from different sides, and at the same time you have to be careful at what you're peeking, because in CS2, for example, if you peek as a headshot, like in your head, it's a headshot, it's an insta-death. But here, no, you have to shoot at the body multiple times so you can guarantee the elimination.
That's right.
So it's like Rainbow Six Siege, when you move your shoulders to the left, to the right, so you can have like multiple peaks at the same time. Your movement becomes faster. Your movement becomes way too harder for the opponent to spot and shoot you at the same time. So it's the beauty in the physical one. It's like you never know if you got the shot right or not. And any other game, you can see the little spots of damage happens to the player itself, so you can know you tagged them or not. So it's quite hard. So you have to be really careful about how you want to play this next.
And they got the aims on they got the dots on their weapons as well. You can see the health on the bottom left and bottom right next to their names. And yeah, I mean, they're not losing. It's a 5v1 right now.
Oh, he's planning the bomb.
Oh, he's planning the bomb right.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, that's. I mean, he has 5 people looking for him. I don't think he can. There's much place to hide from all the 5 people. No, there is no escaping that. And soon, the STU. Well, that's my prediction. They're gonna just take the 3 points.
What do you mean that's your prediction? After you saw them dominating the whole time, said, "Oh, this is my."
I mean, you never know. Maybe MR is just pulling a.
Nah.
Maybe this is MR's strategy.
Dude, their mental are way down because of how many. No,
maybe they're trying to be like, oh, we're just bad at this game.
So, from what I'm understanding, you are rooting for MR right now.
No, I'm not.
Oh, come on.
I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not
dude
gonna
is
risk it.
helping
I mean,
the
look,
other team,
I'm rooting for everyone. I hope everyone has a great time.
No. You just literally said DSTU is gonna win it all, but maybe MR has a chance.
It's gonna win this game, but maybe MR, because this is obviously just collecting points at this right now, and there's no eliminations yet, right? MR, I would say sometimes some players do a sleeper build style.
Okay.
But I doubt that this is the path.
But I'm guessing they're not doing a sleeper build. They're sleeping actually during the game.
Pretty much.
I'm trying to be on both sides at the moment. But whenever I see the round starts, I just see white collars on the left side. It's like right now they're getting damaged. They're getting picked.
You can see how DSTU is moving as well. You can see they're not panicking.
That's one down.
They are. There we go. One is down.
Two is down.
DSTU lost one
Three
as
are
well.
Down.
3 are
Four
down.
are down.
And last one, it is a GG.
That's what I'm saying. This is the only one pick that they got.
You can
from
see,
the start.
you can see on the map. You see how DSTU is just moving around, and they're not sitting in one place. So they have the element of surprise to just jump scare them out of nowhere. And I'm sure they're not using the same strategy every time, coming out from the same places. They're trying to come out from the different places every time. So, it gets to a point where MR, if they lose this bad, this fast, your brain naturally just focuses on the same place that they got.
Yeah.
They got eliminated.
Trying to mimic the
whole they think they're gonna get eliminated from the same place, but DSTU is just jump scaring them from left, right, up and down, everywhere.
Dude, it was supposed to be a laser tag match, like a friendly one. Now it's
It is not
it's
a friendly match,
it's a
my
horror
friend.
movie for
It
them.
is title is involved, a lot of cash is involved, and yeah, I mean everyone's here to win.
Exactly. Yeah.
Every game, everyone is here to win.
That's the default goal for every single player that is participating in the games of future in Abu Dhabi. It's like you can never take that from them. This is the first thing that they think about whenever they wake up in the morning. This is the last thing that they actually think when they go to sleep. Like, I just want to win. I want the trophy. I want the prize pool. I'm doing my best at every single game and I'm crushing it. That's what the DSTU are doing right now. They woke up. They felt energetic, they felt they can do it, and they're doing it right now. I'm sorry, MR, but this is not happening today. Today is not your lucky day to actually maintain, let's say, the mentality that you want, but 5-0, that's quite hard, Kush.
Yeah, I don't think they can. I mean, this final game is gonna happen right now. If they take it, it is done.
What about, okay, I have a challenge. I have something for you. What about if me and you went on a 1v1 on the laser tag? Who do you think will win?
Look. Video games, you will probably beat me in all of them.
No, leave the video games. I'm talking about
Well, when
the
it comes to physical one,
Oh.
Yes.
What do you mean,
I
yes?
can get very toxic in a physical one. I move around.
So what, you're going to throw your gun at me?
No.
I wish you could do that so I can do the swap.
Depends if I run out of bullets or not.
Oh my God.
But no.
He's gonna,
no.
hey, you wanted to switch weapons,
No,
right?
no.
Here you go.
So I carry enough mags with me all the time in laser tag, just in case.
So you're gonna be heavy.
And no, I have my spots. I always take the upper ground.
Okay.
Make sure there's like certain spots, and you know, if you go to a laser tag in one place, most often I go to the one that I always go to with my friends, and it's just. It's interesting to see people rage because you know all the secret spots. End of the day, it's just like CS:GO, the game,
Yeah.
where there are spots where you can just not camp, I would say, but you can just rush them because you can predict the places that people are camping, people are waiting. Because it's always when you're physical, you don't have the same courage as the video game. The video game is just on the screen, but when it comes to the actual physical thing, you do not want to die because then you have to go walk all the way back to your base, and then you have to walk back.
A lot
You're not
of
gonna
work.
get reset. You're not gonna sit on your seat.
Exactly.
Right?
But you just gave me all of your plans, like everything that you're gonna do when we go to 1v1.
That is called
And I'd-
reverse psychology, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
You're
So
gonna
I'll
expect
be-
me from the up. I'm gonna.
Dude, I'll move so fast.
from the
I'll
back.
just aim from. I just aim everywhere. I'll have like flash grenades ready. I have Molotov, smokes, everything. I'm turning the physical one into CS2. I'm recreating the whole
I
thing.
will make it a horror movie for you.
Oh God.
If we go into a physical, I know I'm just like yapping right now. You're probably gonna like eliminate me on the second round.
Oh, it all depends. Oh, you never know. It's like when we were talking about like everything. You never know. Things can actually change, and there's a lot that can happen without even knowing. So, but the thing is, you gave me all of your plans. I'm not saying anything to you. I'm not telling you.
That is
I'm keeping
1/20th of my plan. That's like a small
1/20th.
part
What
of
do you
my
mean?
plan.
Out of what? 1,000? How
I have
many
a lot
plans
of
do you have?
plans. I come up with plans very, very
But
quickly.
you forgot one thing.
What's that?
You're slow. I'm fast. So you're not moving anywhere.
You're slow.
Yeah.
I'm slow. You're fast.
Yeah. You just literally said that yesterday. You cannot change your mind. You cannot change your wording about it.
Maybe this is my reverse psychology. Anyways, we got the final game. Best out of 11 right now. If DSTU take this, they're going to take all the points home. We got, well, MR is going fast. Well, DSTU lost 1. MR lost 2, 3.
Oh,
What's going to happen is a 4v2 right now.
It's gonna be hard. Flame planted the bomb, but they're going down so fast.
With 20 seconds left on the clock, and that is a GG. Well played.
That's...
They really tried. You gotta give it to them. MR really tried. And I know this is not what they expected. At least one round, go up. But hey, MR, keep your heads up. There's still a chance. You can still practice, learn from your mistakes from this game. And I wish they can come back stronger after this.
I wish too, but okay, I'm gonna ask you, like, they are getting one pick per round and that's it. They're not getting any more. Most of the time it's either 3v1, 4v1 or 5v1. So from your point of view, from your perspective, because you are expert, you have a lot of plans in physical shooter.
I play like 3 times and I just, call myself an expert.
Oh God, dude, come on.
I played like laser tag 3 times, literally.
I need to label that, and I need to give you a nickname tomorrow, not today, because I need to think of one. There's a lot in my mind, but let's talk about, okay, when we talk about DSTU and MR Flame, what do you think the best thing they can do? They actually can come back and do like things differently, because if we're talking about the pick side, they're not getting any picks. They're not getting any eliminations from their half. They're planning the bomb. They are thinking straight, but they're not executing in the best way. On the other hand, ESTU is literally just waiting for them to make any wrong move, and bam, 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 they're dead. So what do you think they can do?
Obviously they got quick reflexes. When it comes to MR, I think that they have some working to do when it comes to panicking, because the physical one, maybe they didn't have enough time to practice. I do not know. All I know is DSTU absolutely dominated that one. They look very powerful right now, and that at a very good spot as well, winning both the digital and the physical one as well. They took all the points. They didn't share any with MR, and MR has a long way to, a lot of making up to do in this case.
Indeed, yeah.
I don't know if other, players are shaking up, but DSTU, I don't know how big their aura is when it comes to...
Oh, it's way too high.
Yeah, but at the same time, people also see the way MR was playing as well. Especially in the physical one. I'm sure they have a lot of work to do. On the screen also, we have the last football match of the day going on. The loser goes home. We have E7 and LC. Second round, 2 minutes left. And you want to pass to the commentary?
Oh yeah, since this is the last game of football, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy it for today. So let's pass it to the commentators so we can enjoy our last match of football for today.
Oh, they just scored. There we go.
To advance into the quarterfinal for the Phygital of football, powered by AdNoc. And who scored it, I believe, is none other than Mr. Pony himself, in between the legs. Previously with a bicycle kick, but this time it's a nutmeg through Hassan Al Jabir, and you can't stop that kind of finishing, Matt.
Absolutely, what a goal that was, man. Through the legs of the goalkeeper. Nothing anyone could ever do about that. Well done. And off we go with 1 minute and 40 seconds to play. Will there be another chance for E7 to get an equalizer? Because if they need to do it, they need to do it right now, because time is just running away from them.
Yep, time is slipping away as fast as how sand beside the beach falls through your fingers. But I must say that is a good shot, and the ball